Our first stop today is in Northport, Port Charlotte. We're picking up, rescuing a African lungfish from Zoey.
He's posing.
Does he have a name?
Garlic?
Garlic?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, there's the West African lungfish, nicknamed Garlic. Zoey had him for 6 years. He looks in very good shape, very well taken care of. That's his former home. And we're gonna take him to his next adventure. Alright, we got Garlic out. He's actually 6 years old. Zoey got him as a tiny baby at a few inches. He wasn't too happy to get out of his tank, but I think he'll survive. We're ready to go to our next stop. He's much more than 16 to 18 inches, she said. He's probably about 20-ish, 22. I don't know, this funny spot on the yellowish spot on his tail, I don't know what that is. It doesn't look like a disease. He's never attacked a tank mate. He's good even with Danios, she says. Which is a little surprising, but it happens. They fed him raw shrimp, a few shrimp a week, and a quarter cup of pellets a week, and every now and then he would get live earthworms as a treat. It looks pretty good, so it took great care of him. Alright guys, our second stop is with Gabe and Garrett in Fort Myers, or rather LaBelle. They got a beautiful, beautiful man cave here with a bunch of tanks. You can do some serious work or relaxation here. This is our gracious host, Gabe.
Hey, how are you guys?
And Gabe wants to move the jardini arowana that's been a little too dominant in his tank. And it's only gonna get worse. He's found even the bigger cichlids in his tank with bite marks on their heads overnight. So we're gonna try and give this guy a better home, or a good home at least. I'll show you quickly his tanks. They're spotless, they're wonderful. Some flower horns, Texas on the bottom. South Americans, Severums, beautiful collection. Red Tiger Mota and Nicaraguensis behind the rock over there. Some earth eaters. No, these tanks are wonderful, yeah.
These are really cool here.
He's got some Africans on the other side.
Let me see this guy, I can show you. His color.
There he is.
Yeah, he's pretty rare. Yeah, he gets obsessed.
Pretty rare for that fish to have such coloration. Yeah,
Yeah, he's a Nicaraguan. Usually they're green with red and yellow.
Yeah, they have all,
some sort of
all colors of the rainbow on them.
Correct.
And he's all looks like a tangerine or orangish. So Gabe is curious what's going to come out of it. Seems pretty rare. And we got some Africans on this side. Tanganyikan crew, which I've never seen before. Some trofeos, compresses. What did you call these guys again?
The Brocardis.
Brocardis? Brocardis, all right. Very nice learning experience for me just to walk in here. Okay.
There's a baby.
Rainbow?
Yeah, there's a baby Umbi in there somewhere.
An Umbi somewhere there, but they're hiding. Okay.
Like, who are these people? Why are they messing with?
Young Cuban.
Yeah, this is a grow out too, hopefully.
Oh, yeah, it's a grow out, so it's a menagerie. Yep. Some Frontosa, earth eaters.
Look if you look in that PVC,
Synodontis is sailfin.
you'll find a surprise. So you'll
Oh, that note.
I knew you.
Yeah, I didn't see him first.
I knew that too.
Big Frontosa. All right.
Yeah. And the red one, I'm hoping that would really. You seen the red one, the red Frontosa?
Red Frontosa? No, I didn't see that. Oh, okay. Oh, more purplish. Okay, yep.
Yeah, he's really cool.
Yep. Keeping it to the shades. All right, we're gonna have some fun catching this guy. This is a huge tank, 500 gallon?
500, yeah.
500 gallon, yep. Which came, by the way, from my friend Orlando, you might remember. From Cape Coral. So now Gabe owns it. All right, let's see how he or she is
There you
chasing.
go. There's the reason why.
Yeah, that's the reason why we're getting him out. He's getting more rambunctious and more rougher on his tank mates as time passes by. Gabe got very good lights here, so you can appreciate how pretty these fish are. Yep. Intimidation is the 100% his game. That's what he's playing. We made it home safely. Praise the Lord. Garlic is, this cooler is, on the top is 24 inches inside. So I'm thinking garlic is about 20-21 inch. Pretty calm. Jardini is doing okay. A little upset. We'll begin acclimating them and putting them in their temporary tanks. Okay, garlic is acclimated. He's gonna go into this quarantine 300 gallon tank. He will be here alone. And I gave him that pipe just for tonight. We'll see. Maybe I'll give him something better tomorrow, but just for tonight, if he wants to hide in it. Okay, here we are. There's a yellow spot, which I don't know what to make of. Seems pretty calm. The only fight he put up was when I netted him at his home. Since then he was pretty calm. He seems to be steadily discovering and exploring his new home. He was on 125. So this tank has more than double the volume to offer. But it's not about that, this is temporary anyway. Until he's comfortable and feeding well and accustomed to our water, and then we'll go from there. There's some stronger current in this part of the tank, in the left hand on the left, so he may not like it so much. Lungfish don't like strong current unless when they exercise, they use it as a treadmill. At least ours do anyway. Alright, let's go take care of the jardini arowana. I thought to try the jardini first in this 240 gallon, again temporarily, get it accustomed to our water, getting feeding well. The only fish in this tank, well, there's two pleco, but they almost don't count. The only fish in this tank that counts is the wyckii catfish. And he's been, for the last year, he's been really shy. He just stays in his cave right there, never comes out. I feed him in his cave too. So hopefully the jar will be alright, having the rest of the tank to itself. The only thing it needs not to do is to go in the cave and check out the wyckii. The wyckii will not like it. He will bite back, or he will bite and attack anybody who's entering his cave that's not welcome. Sometimes pleco share his cave with him, and he doesn't mind to. He doesn't seem to mind. But I think he will mind he might mind the jardini, the jar. I'm gonna observe it for a little bit before turning in for the night and hope for the best. It's already late, after midnight. The fish, by the way, looks to be about a foot. Gabe was hoping that I'd put it in the 1800 gallon, which may happen if I upgrade the jardini that lives in here. There's a slightly bigger jardini, slightly older, that lives in the 1800 gallon. It'll not take kindly to another jardini for sure. Jardinis hate each other. There it is, over there. It's about 14 inches, 16 inches. So once it's big enough to leave this tank and be okay in the 4500 gallon, now the smaller guy can take its place in the 1800 gallon. This is being filmed 2 weeks later. Both fish are doing very well. Jardini, as expected, has a tremendous appetite. Its eyes are much bigger than its stomach. Want to eat everything you put in the tank. So far, no conflict so much with the wyckii catfish, because he sits in his makeshift cave and almost never comes out. But whenever she tries to go into his tank and into his cave, he attacks her. I mean, he drives her right out, or him, or it. It takes pellets. It took pellets, I think, on the second day, and then on the third or fourth day, started taking whole herring, fortified with vitamins and minerals. So overall, everything is doing. The fish is doing very well. Wyckii is also eating, but that's a separate story to be told a little later. There's also a couple of placu in the tank. Okay, let's pay a visit to Garlic, the West African lungfish. He's proving a little more finicky. He doesn't want to take fish yet, but he takes pellets readily. He likes his little pipe there, as evidenced by this nice piece of poop he's eating. Oh, there he is. He came out. I thought I was gonna have to take him out of the pipe. He usually comes out at night. All day long he just sits in his pipe, enjoying the darkness and privacy. So he's fine. For now he's sharing the tank with a young Florida gar and a placu. Alright. Let's see. 2 koi teeth in there, by the way. Two little things there. I have to take them out. Yep. He doesn't like the light so much, so he goes back into his pipe.